The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Okay, quick! Unlock line! Unlock line! Go!
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
Yeah, the ball is knocked out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Stroud to throw it.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Okay, ready?
Tough spot here. Third down and 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
20! And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
51 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game.
A great run here in the first, and I think we know one guy who wants a trip to that Super Bowl.
And the way his team is reacting, the way they're blocking for him, they want to go along with him, don't they?
Absolutely.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get it!
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Willis.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Ready?
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 20. Here's Willis.
Able to shake him off.
And he is caught.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Willis out of the gun.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Willis with it on 3rd and 1.
Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. A give, running left is Campbell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 73 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Down inside the 40.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that like?
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Dragon 60.
Stroud looking to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
There he goes, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 7, it's second and 5.
Ready.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third and 4.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Dameon Pierce. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. But he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Riggs. Riggs.
Now Willis to throw.
Flushed out right. He's got a man. Complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Greg Dulcich,
76 yards.
and the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Broncos 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And no effort to bring this one out.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Now Stroud. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Stroud out of the gun here. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Bronco switch.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. A give left side for Pierce. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 96 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This a 2nd and 8.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
33-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Stroud off the play fake. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Stroud sets up the play action.
On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
A huge play there for Denver. 63 yards.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Willis headed left off the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
19 Lions.
Now Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown,
Jalen
Denver.
Virgil.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, Because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Willis now off of play action. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
34-yard line.
Mims in motion right. Willis to throw on 2nd. Back to the same target, Campbell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Ready?
They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back to throw, Willis. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go again with Pierce. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, check that.
Hand off left side, Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. This will be caught by Brown. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On the set. Chop 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
1st down, Broncos.
Dragon 60. Cut 19.
Again, they run with Campbell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
3.
They go up the middle with Campbell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down movement.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Ready, set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mims in motion right.
18 Bradley, 18 Bradley. Buffalo 18.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Come on.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
They'll give to the big man, Campbell. Pushing through the contact. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, here's Campbell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively.
resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
On the run, it's Campbell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Willis will look to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
3rd down and 6. To throw with Stroud.
He's got the hook up to Miller. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Returnable here from the 38.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Willis.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
They'll run with the big man, Campbell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Throwing, Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 24.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Stroud. Finding Schultz. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Stroud. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Stroud.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
The Broncos are Super Bowl bound as we say goodnight, everybody.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.